I've been trying to tell myself not to wear my hair like in a slick back or with it in a bun. Don't look at it right now because look, just I had to throw something quick together, but I've been trying not to use gel. Really, that's the main point. So I was like, okay, it's cold. I gotta walk these classes in the cold, and wearing my hair wet in the winter is just not. It's not it anymore. So I did a braid out, and it was actually really nice. Like, okay, usually they're good, but they don't dry all the way, or I don't know, something. But this time it was moisturized, it was dry all the way, so it turned out really good. So I'm gonna do another one, but I already took my shower, so for like me to get my hair back down and like have all the stuff that's in like the little, well, there's not really anything on there, but whatever else, I'm just gonna comb it out and all that. So I'm gonna go and do that. So okay, I already split my hair, but, and you can skip this part if your hair is already down wet or however. I advise that when you do this, you start off with really wet hair. Like, okay, not dripping wet, but at least enough where it's like it's not damp, it's way more than damp. Because, oh, like a little girl. Like, okay, anyway. Because it'll turn out better. But for anyone who already did all that and their hair is wet, you can skip this part. But for my people who decided that they want to do a braid out and kept their hair up or slicked up, whatever, I'm going to show you what I do to undo all that without having to completely like get way back in the shower, because I already took my shower and did all that. So, alright, this isn't even my water bottle. Shout out to my mom for letting me take this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through, because I did slick it up. So I'm just gonna go through and go ahead and that way, ooh, look at that, it's coming down. Now you're gonna need more than that if you actually like use a whole bunch of gel instead of like I barely use any, barely. I already brushed my hair, like I got in the shower and I already brushed my hair up and put it in a bun, and then I went to sleep with a scarf on it, and I woke up and put a little bit of gel on it. So you might need more if you actually went through and was like, oh, I'm gonna slick my hair up with half a can of gel. So anyway, alright, I'm just gonna spray the ends. I'm gonna spray my face. Oh, okay. And normally I would, actually I think I might do this. Okay, or not. I was gonna change my shirt. Okay, anyway, what I was doing. I don't know why I started combing next, that's not what I did. Alright, so now I'm gonna go all the way back up and all up. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and just start separating with my finger first before I go in with my comb. Just because I feel like it makes it easier on my life. And I'm not putting any product on it right now to detangle it, because I don't want to start off with any product at the moment. So I'm gonna do all this first. And then I'm gonna go through and start from the bottom. Great, so I'm just gonna start from the bottom and make my way really to the top as such. And okay, so for this part, you see how I have my hands like, okay, in the middle. So I do this for me just because I feel like if I don't and I just keep going, even if I am starting from the bottom going up, I'm pulling on my scalp. So I always go through like this and hold it with a tight grip. That way when I'm pulling it, I'm only pulling this bottom part and not at my root. Because I just don't know what it feels. I'm not tender or anything like that. It's just I feel like it'll put less strain on my hair when I'm trying to comb it out and whatnot. So see, and now like my hair's all combed out and I have like minimum shedding or anything like that. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. See, it's like barely any hair on there, and that's what I love about this method. And besides, like when I had slicked up my hair, I did have some conditioner there, just not a whole lot. So now that I'm done with that this section. I'm just gonna continue and do the same thing 4 times throughout. Okay, so now that I'm all done with that and whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and section off my hair in the middle, or sort of the middle. And for something like this, maybe add in this part so it can be somewhat even. Okay. Make sure all that's up there. And then I'm just gonna section it off. I'm gonna put it up for now until I come back to it. Okay. And then, okay, so for me, I've never used like hair olive oil, like olive oil that's actually for your hair. So I use cooking oil, you know. But really, I use a lot because I don't take olive oil and put on each individual section. I just put it on like half, so that way it's not too oily, but it's enough to be moisturized. And honestly, like, I can't measure that out for you per se because I don't know your hair, don't know how thick it is. You might need more than what I put. You just never know. So I take it. I'm gonna go to the ends. I'm gonna run my fingers through it. I'm gonna kind of massage it on my scalp, on the part. Just making sure it's just everywhere. Especially my ends because I got, because when I dye my hair, I mean, it's grown out now a lot actually because it was like to my root, but I still put on there because, you know, it's not in its natural state. It still needs moisture. And then I just go through and again, make sure my hair is still detangled after that. And I probably have some knots on my hair, so that popping sound is. And then I'm gonna go through my spray bottle, just because, again, how I said at the beginning, you don't want your hair to be kind of dry, because you're gonna feel yourself put more product than more of anything. And then sometimes it's okay, but with the product that I'm using tonight, I'm using this conditioner right here, and it's also olive oil based conditioner. It's another reason why I don't put a whole lot of olive oil on my hair. But with this conditioner, like, it's kind of thick, it's kind of heavy, so I make sure that my hair isn't exactly fully saturated like I would if I was just wearing my hair curly out, you know, doing a go-to or wash and go. Can't think of what it's actually called. And again, I'm basically doing what I did before. But I just do it enough to where it's not super dripping, because then that would take forever for your hair to dry. Okay, so my sections.
So I'm basically just going through with my brush and making sure that my hair is definitely tangle free, and I'm going through and I'm also like trying to find my curls a bit more to make it easier. And the hair product that I'm using is an olive oil based hair product, and y'all, it smells so good. I will have in the description box down below what it's actually called and places that you can get it. Okay, so after I make sure my product is all through my hair, I'm just gonna do a simple braid, nothing special about it, just 3-strand. And I did keep a little bit of hair product on my hand just to make sure that I cover all bases, even hair that's at my root and stuff. As you can see, it's on my fingers and stuff. And with this particular braid out, I'm not necessarily braiding super tight, just because I'm not gonna wear it out. If I was, then yeah, then I'll braid it tight, make sure it's really neat, but no. And here I'm taking my brush and combing out the ends to define my curl more, and you'll see why at the end, and to make sure that I get all the kinks and knots out, because you don't want to braid your hair and then come up with a knot and then pull your hair out or split your hair any type of way. So I make sure it's detangle all the way, just in case it did tangle back up. For me particular, my hair kind of tangles up a little easier than I would like it. So for the ends, I just to seal it, I curl the ends. I don't want to put any rubber bands or bows on there, because it can break it off. And that's really it for how I do the braid. And
Pinged up cooking.
Okay, so this is my hair the next morning. Excuse the facial expressions. Me and my best friend was ranting about something, but anyway, I ended up taking the scarf off because it was giving me a headache that night, so I left the bonnet on, and that was it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I took it out. As you can see, it's very defined. Alright guys, so for this step, I'm just separating the bigger curls because for this braid out, I do not want big curls. I kind of want them to be smaller. Just because I want a bigger look and I want a tiny bit of frizz. So I am separating them. I'm gonna do that all over my head. As you can see, I'm trying not to make as much frizz, but I do want a little bit just so it can look bigger, because you know, like kind of like the more frizz, the bigger it looks. But let's just take the time to look at the curls. Gorgeous. And then now I'm just gonna fluff it out and do the same thing on the other side. So for the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow dry the roots. They're not wet. I'm stretching the hair. I'm grabbing the ends and only blow drying the roots, so that way it doesn't stretch out the whole braid out, because then it won't be the purpose. But I'm doing this to add a little bit of length because, like I said, I want it to be bigger.